Let's go ahead and talk about the Momcozy V1 Pro. So I got to test this out myself. If you don't know who I am, my name is Nicole. I'm a certified breastfeeding specialist. Starting off, I'm not too sure if this is covered through insurance, but I did look online and I saw that it was covered anywhere from about $180 to $200 out of pocket. And I turned this on. Let me just start off by saying this does have a really nice battery life in my opinion. This does go up to 15 levels, and now it has 3 different modes. So each mode goes up to 15. You have letdown stimulation mode, you have expression mode, and then you also have a mix mode. Mix mode is a mix of letdown and expression mode. It will start on that letdown mode and at the end do a longer expression mode pull. One thing about this pump is it will count down instead. Depending on you, you may like it, you may not. I personally didn't really find the purpose for this, but again, someone may. This button right here is where you're going to actually change those types of modes, and of course this here is to minimize the amount of vacuum strength and to increase. This right here is the timer, and it's actually really cool. You put it down and then it says there, you put it down and then it's going to tell you, do you want to pump for 25? Do you want to pump for 5? Do you want to pump for 30? It goes actually up to 40. Let's actually go ahead and talk about this button right here. So this is the change in cycle settings. You have a high, you have a medium, moderate, and then you have a low. The low is gonna actually pull on the nipple at a longer rhythm, the medium at a medium rhythm. The high, you can maybe compare it to being on stimulation / letdown mode. Cups, each of them holds 7 ounces. It is a hard plastic cup. It is different from silicone ones. It does have a silicone ring outlining, which in my opinion does have a nice feel. Inside is hard plastic. It comes with a 17, 19, and 21 millimeter insert. Now let's go ahead and talk about the tunnel. I did find that this is a shorter tunnel, and the hole or the air where the airway goes in and out for the pump to basically work is up top here. So I'm someone who has elastic nipples, and someone with elastic nipples, what happens? My nipple, with the insert that they give, my nipple actually passes through their insert, and going back, it actually scratches the end of the insert. Also, my nipple, because it's extending really long, it'll actually cover that upper hole. So I actually try to find hacks. I did find that the Legendary Milk insert, this one right here, it did work better than their insert, but I wasn't fully comfortable. And granted, with their insert and with this, I emptied. What I ended up doing was I took a Lactec flange, and what I did is I cut it down by about 1.5 centimeters right here. You can see my wonky work. I put it inside this right here, and I found myself more comfortable, and I was able to quote empty. You can also single pump with this as well. It will give you a separate single tubing where you can pick one side to pump on, and it comes with extra duckbill valves, and it comes with protective plates to protect this if you're an on-the-go person. Something else I want to mention is sometimes it's a little hard to take these off. It's probably something I'm doing, honestly, but I will say the pour, when I'm pouring milk, it is really nice. When I'm opening these cups after I'm pouring, what I want to talk about right here after I take this off is this diaphragm is actually built in. It's built into this cup, which is nice because it's not a lot of pump parts to wash, but you may find yourself having to replace this whole thing, the collection cups, because usually depending on how much you pump, you want to change this pretty often. It can affect the way that pump is going to work. Overall, to put it together, it is not bad, honestly, when you're putting it together. Basically, for me, what I had to do is consider this as my insert, technically. Put it in there, and this is still not the most comfortable pumping session I had, even with these, but they did work. And I will say I do like the variety of options that they give you, just like the different cycles that you can test out with, because everyone is going to react different to everything. This is not a one size fits all. So the fact that they are at least providing different things you can play around with to see what works for you, I do like that. This could be a pump for you if you know for sure that you are someone that doesn't have elastic nipples. And granted, a lot of moms think they have elastic nipples, But I will ask you, are you using a 24mm flange or higher? You probably don't have elastic nipples. Even if you see it extending all the way to the end, you probably just have the wrong flange size. But granted, I could be wrong as well. Overall, is this a bad pump? No, it's not a bad pump. It could definitely work for you. I am just laying out what I think professionally and personally. So professionally, I think this could work great for someone. Now, would I say this could be a primary pump? Sure, it just really depends. Overall, these are my thoughts. If you have any questions, let me know. I would love to hear more.